What's up, guys? I'm Jeff, the founder of Worldwide Cyclery, and today I'm going to answer the question for you, is it lame to use a hydration pack? Which is a ridiculous question. I don't even know why I'm making a video about this. Well, hydration packs. Back in my day, almost everyone used them because we didn't have cool, fancy stuff like we do now as far as carrying additional things that you'd need on your ride, like CO2s or multi-tools. So I grew up riding with a hydration pack, and I still use one. I like it. It kind of feels normal to me. I've got a bunch of buddies that used to ride them, and now they don't. And a lot of people just prefer the feeling of riding without a hydration pack. I don't mind it. I like it. I like that I can carry extra stuff in it. I like being able to have a ton of water in there, not have a water bottle on my bike. I can put toilet paper in my hydration pack and a bunch of other things. And if I'm going on a long ride, I can put food in there, etc. It's kind of become a really personal preference thing. And people are getting flack about it. I was literally just at dinner recently with one of the founders of 1UP Components. And I told him I wore a hydration pack. And he like rolls his eyes and he says, "Man, friends don't let friends use hydration packs."
Oh, hell no!
So people are kind of making fun of hydration packs these days, and that sort of spawned from a lot of the pros racing enduro stopped using them and started doing something like this, where they're taking basically a Velcro strap. There's a few different companies that make these, and they're strapping to their frame a tube, CO2, the CO2 head, and a multi-tool. And you can stuff some other stuff in there too, like wolf tooth pack pliers or something like that. And this setup makes it so you kind of have the essential stuff that you might need on a mountain bike ride in case you get a flat tire or in case you break a chain or in case a bolt comes loose, and you don't need to wear a hydration pack. So you have this strapped to your bike and you've got a water bottle. So that kind of replaces the hydration pack for the most part. Myself personally, like I said, I still wear the hydration pack. I don't mind it. I don't care if I get made fun of. I don't really think it matters. I think a lot of it's personal preference these days, but it is really cool what people are doing now and what companies are doing now. So speaking of 1UP Components, they make their EDC, which is everyday carry. They make a pump and a tool, and this thing can fit directly in the steer tube of your bike. So it's hidden, it's out of the way, and you can't even see it. And when you do need it, when you do need a pump or you need a tool or a CO2, you've got it right there. So that's a fancy tool that just didn't exist a few years back. MSW makes these tiny, slick little tools that are super small, super lightweight. Crank Brothers makes a ton of cool multi-tools as well. This is actually the same one I have in my pack. This has, a chain breaker on it. It's got an 8mm on it. It's got a ton of different stuff. Some of them are unnecessary tools, but they might be necessary depending on what happens to your bike on a ride. So there's a lot of different options out there as far as carrying sort of your essential stuff that you might need. Obviously you need water when you go out for a mountain bike ride, and you should probably have a spare tube and a pump and or CO2 and a multi-tool. A lot of different options there, kind of personal preference, how you take those things, whether it's in a pack or it's on their bike itself. There's other options too. So fanny packs.
How dare you! Who in the hell do you think you are?
Or hip packs. That's kind of getting a little popular these days as well. This actually has a bladder in it, which is why it has this hose right here, and kind of just replaces a hydration pack but goes on the hip so you don't have a pack sitting on your shoulders and bouncing around. I've never run one of these. I have a couple friends that use them that swear by them. I also have, that I do use occasionally, I believe it's a Raceface Stash bib, and the bib has pockets in the back of it, and it also has a spot for a bladder. So you can actually run everything you'd put in a hydration pack sort of tucked in the pockets of your bib. That's another really cool thing to do. So there's a lot of different ways you can sort of carry this stuff, and I don't think it's dorky to do it either way. I mean, obviously you might look cool and fancy if you kind of go this route and do what all the pros are doing these days. But to me, it's easier and more convenient to actually have a pack that I can stuff with everything that I need and not have to worry about it and just grab this every time I go ride my bike, and my bike doesn't have a bunch of stuff strapped to it. But again, personal preference, and depends on what you want to do. It's definitely not dorky to wear a hydration pack or a hip pack. Just depends on what you like and what works good for you. And let us know what you guys use, and let us know, do you think it's dorky to wear a hydration pack, and are you running this kind of setup or that or that? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next one.